We are back for another year of fantasy football. Welcome, AO Fantasy Football League, to the 2021 Draft Order Reveal. But before we get to that, there are some exciting announcements to be made. Starting this year, we are officially having the BFFL 2. The name is still being worked out, but right now we have BFFL 2 or the BFFCL for Bayonne Fantasy Football Championship League. And in this league, as of now, I have Francesco Figliuzzi, Anthony Figliuzzi, Chris Oliver, Mike Malloy, Joey Henry, Matteo Caperso, Jason Costano, Gabriella Magali, the first woman to ever be in one of my fantasy football leagues, Dylan Hedler, and myself will be the 10th team to moderate the league. So that's the league for now. I might add teams. We'll see if we go to 12, 14, 16. I don't know yet. But this is going to be a second league. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. I'm not sure where it's going to go. Maybe in a few years or down the line, it might become the relegation league.
No.
Well, my brother opposes because he came in last place last year. And he's going to get 10th pick again. But we'll see. But this is exciting. We're starting the BFFL 2 or the BFFCL. We don't know yet. We're deciding on the name. So that's that. Another order of business, if the person on my straight ahead can shut his mouth. We have some new names. Thank you, Jason. Is anyone else changing their team name besides me, Nico? Nico's my right-hand man.
Not that I know of.
No? I believe... all right, Bloomfield Gemelli has informed me that they will be changing next year when the third boy comes along. But until then, we'll have to wait. As for my team, I am changing the team name. And the team name is the Missouri Gunslingers. All right, with that being said, and the nice fart sounds from my father, we will go into... Am I missing any announcements?
No.
We will go into the divisionals first. That's another thing.
Defense.
My brother did mention something.
For the last 3 years.
I am doing the draft order tonight, but there will be rule changes coming soon, within the next weekend or next few days. We'll see, though. I'm advocating for knocking out defenses. I don't like them. They're annoying. They're stupid. They put up 2 points or 20. It's ridiculous. But we'll keep that in conversation. We'll see what we're doing. We might add the third wide receiver. I'm not sure yet. We'll have to work that out. But for now, we are doing the draft order. We're doing the divisional rankings. But stay on standby for any rule changes. We're going to discuss that in the next few days. That'll be up in the air. So whatever you get now in terms of your draft order, don't go practice for the next 24 hours. Get off for the rest of the month and then say, well, I drafted for defense and kicker. You know, we're going to work it out. So you'll know in the next few days if there's any changes. There may not be, but we'll see. So without further ado, let's get into it. We got all 10 teams in the division. For the divisions. All right, let's see. We'll start with, what are we starting with?
East.
We're starting with the East. All right, the first team in the East, the Kings in the North. The Kings in the North. Going into the West. The Missouri Gunslingers into the West. For the East, the Mexican Hyenas in the East. The second team going to the West. Let's see who's moving out West. Monsters of the Midway are going to the West. For the third team in the East, Bloomfield Bloomfield Gemelli are moving to the east side. Let's see who's going into the west. Oh, dropped it. The Demon Slayers are going to the west. Into the east. The Hawaiian Fire Blasters in the east. So far, we got 4 teams in the east, 3 in the west. Kings in the north, Mexican Hyena, Bluefield Gemelli, Hawaiian Fire Blasters. In the west, Missouri Gunslingers, Monsters of the Midway, Demon Slayers. Who's going to be our 4th team in the west? The New Jersey Honey Buns are moving to the west side. And for the final team of the east, Bayonne Black Cougars. And that means in the west is the Alaskan Yeti, who at the end of last season announced the name change but redacted it. So our east, we have Kings in the north, Mexican Hyenas, Bloomfield Gemelli, Hawaiian Fire Blasters, and the Bayonne Black Cougars. And in the west, we've got the Missouri Gunslingers, Monsters of the Midway, Demon Slayers, NJ Honey Buns, and Alaskan Yeti. So that's our divisions, folks, for the East and the West. Now, I want to make a quick announcement. I brought back some throwbacks. These draft cards, I scribbled them out because this was the previous order. This is from 2019. And some of the, I think 2 teams had older names on them, so I had to fix them, including one of them was myself, and the other one was Edgewater Pepperoncinis, who are now known as the Bloomfield Gemelli. So I changed those. That was this. So these cards are from 2019. We're reusing them. We're bringing them back. A little throwback for the draft order today, which is sponsored by Walgreens. Now, without further ado, so everyone sees, without further ado, we're mixing up the cards. Will the Alaskan Yeti get number 10 again? Will they get first? Who knows? Who knows? This is exciting. The anticipation is building. The anticipation is rising. This is very dangerous. This is very dangerous. A lot is on the line here. I got it. With the 10th pick. Oh, no, I got to throw it back in. That was 2. They were stuck together. We're mixing up again. There was 2 stuck together. We got to throw it back in. I'm sorry. There was 2 stuck together. What do you want me to do? All right. I got to make sure it's one envelope. It's one envelope. All right. This is the number 10 pick. Oh. With the 10th pick in the male fantasy football draft, the Alaskan Yeti with the 10th pick for the 3rd year in a row. You can't make this up. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Great. You picked out 2 cards in the first thing.
Unbelievable. Alaskan Yeti get the 10th pick again. The 10th pick again. I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. He's secretly happy though, because 10th pick actually looks good this time. Oh man, you cannot make this up. You cannot make this up. What are the odds on that? What are the odds on that? 1 in 1,000?
Put it back in.
1 in 1,000.
You took out 2 cards and put it
Let's
back
go.
in. You took out 2 cards.
With the 9th pick of the Bayonne Fantasy Football Draft.
That's true.
Again, 2 cards. These are stuff.
Oh, now you're going to take one.
What do you mean I'm taking one? I'm not taking one. We're
Take
remixing
one
them.
card and put the one back in.
That's not fair.
That's right.
What gives me the...
That actually wasn't fair. No, that time it wasn't fair. That time it wasn't fair.
With the 9th pick. All right.
That was right. That wasn't fair. He took out 2 cards and then put
The 9th pick, the Bayonne Black Cougars with the 9th pick.
That's unfair for him too. You already took out 2 cards. And this is real. This is not real. Took out 2 cards and put it back in.
What a whiny baby. Alaskan Yeti. You can't make this up. This is what you get for Franny Cake. God don't like ugly, buddy. God don't like ugly. This is Franny. So, the video cut out. Thanks to Hawaiian Fire Blasters. So we're going to pick up where we left off. God don't like ugly. All right.
Welcome to the best day of the year, draft day.
We're on pick number 8. Pick number 8. All right, with the 8th pick in the draft, we got, oh, dropped it. The Kings of the North with the 8th pick in the draft. Number 8. All right. With the 7th pick in the draft. All right, here we go. I try to make it believable. We were already on 7. The 7th pick in the draft was the New Jersey Honey Buns. We already had Santy for 8, and this was the 7th pick. We'll pick up where we left off for real. With the 6th pick in the draft, thanks to Nico getting a phone call from his mother. Now this is all back to reality. With the 6th pick, the Missouri Gunslingers. And on the back has the Brooklyn Chupacabras from last year. Or 2019, rather. My father's saying it's the worst pick. With the 5th pick, the Bloomfield Gemelli, and it has Edgewater Pepperoncinis from 2019. 5th pick. With the 4th pick, Nico's getting nervous back there. 4th pick. Here it comes. The Demon Slayers with the 4th pick. Last 3. Final 3. The 3rd pick. Monsters of the Midway with the 3rd pick. Monsters of the Midway with the 3rd pick. Last 2. This is for the 2nd pick. This is it. Whoever is not in this envelope will be number 1 this year. With the 2nd pick in the Bayonne Fantasy Football Draft, the Mexican Hyenas. That means with the 1st pick in the 2021 Bayonne Fantasy Football Draft, we have the Hawaiian Fire Blasters. And that's it. That's your draft order for the season. We'll see you all next time.